As an employee, saw that. Well, that off. As a list, gotcha. For the driving, gotcha. Saw that, gotcha. Gotcha.
42 months. Can I get a welcome to the jungle?
It's important to note that the office environment for me was
extremely
hostile in that office. It's important to note that the office environment for me was extremely hostile. Not only because I was being treated pretty poorly by a couple of individuals and the people that I went to for help were not helpful at all, but because there was just a consistent disrespect to other people's opinions and beliefs. And this went as far as to just consistently hearing the F slur. And not even just in jest, like as a joke, it was specifically, you know, targeted towards people that it was supposed to discriminate against. Even so much as to walk past the socials room, the guys that run the, you know, kick streaming and kick community, and hear the N-word just dropped. Hard R. And I'm like, what is this office? How?
There's some wild claims.
The executive, like the upper management was in the room. And I just sort of was like, what did I just hear? I couldn't believe it. And it's like, I came from companies that if you said anything slightly offensive, you were in trouble, if not fired. Like, and I think, you know, there is a balance that you have to strike, but at the end of the day, it's the company's responsibility to ensure that everybody feels safe and welcome. I even remember seeing a couple of people in my team laughing because they were deliberately misgendering transgender streamers. Like, who, like, how do you function in that environment? So in regards to my resignation letter, a lot of it was blurred. This was just due to the fact that a lot of it was personal information that wasn't really relevant.
Hold on. Was that the clip or does it end there? Is there more?
Or it in that office. It's important to
Is the whole thing?
Depicted another staff member whose story is not mine to tell. But the part that you could see that I really didn't want public, but I knew if I blurred literally the entire thing out, it would have zero impact and people would just assume that it was fake anyway. So I speak about the fact that I needed flexible working arrangements and that they were revoked. A lot of people assumed that I needed to be home all the time, or I was working from home, or I wasn't showing up from work, or I was taking a ridiculous amount of time off, which is just absolutely not the case. So my daughter started school in February, and every second week I needed to pick her up. So I would get in at around 9:30 after dropping her off. I wouldn't take any breaks or have lunch, and I would leave by about 2:30. It's important to note that a lot of staff members work from home.
Guys, you're asking me, chat, to act in a way that I tell you guys I'm never gonna act. I've told you guys this in the past multiple times. I'm listening. I understand it, but there's some pretty wild claims in there, brother. Like, we want me just to get face value and say, yeah, this is all true. I mean, this is somebody who doesn't work anymore.
40 months cut.
Home,
like,
and we absolutely
can anybody
have
corroborate this or validate this or
office working environment where we